A smooth onboarding process will guide the client, build trust, and allow you to take control of high-ticket brand identity projects. At least, that's what we aim to do at my design agency. My name's Jack Watson, and in this video, I'll be sharing my brand identity onboarding process and my favorite tools and tips so you can improve your process. But before we start, I want to give a special mention to Framer for sponsoring this video. If you follow my journey, you know I constantly refine my client process to be up to date with the best softwares. Now that might seem obvious to you, but if you don't stay up to date with what's working today, you're going to struggle against competition. You'll overwhelm clients with files, create more work than needs to be done, and you'll waste time on tools that big studios no longer use. When your onboarding is systemized, you stop guessing and start operating like a real studio. Now, if you're anything like me, you started brand design because you like to design with intent, solve big problems, and build something that matters. But how do you know that the client will see through that? Well, one way to showcase the depth of your design work is to create a process document. I first saw a document like this on Smith & Dixon's site, and this was the turning point for me, understanding how impactful Figma can be. You have a live link to a file, can attach videos for motion projects or testimonials.
And working with Jack and his agency has been the best experience I've ever had working with an agency.
Guiding the prospect to book a call. With a call in place, I'm ready to run the discovery. I start by opening up the conversation, understand the founder's pain points, and get a feel for how the founder thinks. You see, most brands have a vision problem, even if they don't see it yet. But you can pull out the truth with simple questions, guiding the client to the problem themselves. Now, I try to put a lot of care into my proposal documents, the half of the buying experience, so some would argue they matter more than the call. When I build a proposal, I always capture the real reasons that brands need to change and layer that into the document. To create something efficient, it's useful to prepare a template that can be adapted after each discovery call. For a stronger impact, there's a cost breakdown. I write as directly as possible so the founder feels the depth of work. Since clients live in chaos, I send my proposals on the same day so the client sees that we run a tight process and can rely on us to deliver what we promise. When the proposal's agreed and the scope of work is clear, it's time to lock everything in. I send the contract first with the invoice for the initial payment, and this now leaves the decision in the client's hands. In the past, I've had clients disappear when it's time to pay the final 50%, so requesting ID protects the project and it protects me. Once everything is signed and paid, I do a final check to make sure the details match the agreed scope, the timeline is achievable, and the deliverables are correct. To stay organized, I structure all documents in one Figma page. This makes it easy to track progress and avoid missing files. Every step should push the project forward and eliminate risk. If anything appears unclear or unagreed, it gets removed from the workflow. After a client is signed, I arrange a call with my team to move into real production. I bring them into Slack so the feedback loop is quicker and we keep everything aligned. Then I continue the project in Figma. That's where the explorations, designs, and presentations take shape. If the client doesn't feel guided, they won't trust the process, and without trust, they won't value our design decisions. One of my favorite parts of running a smooth client pipeline is having a single place where every prospect lands. And that's why I host everything on Framer. Our website, our case studies, even the pages that people click through from Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube, it all directs to Framer. It keeps the brand consistent, loads fast, and gives the clients a premium first impression before they ever speak to me. If you want to build the same kind of setup, Framer's given me a freebie. Use code JackW and you can try it out for yourself. Thank you, Framer, for sponsoring this video. And that's an overview of how I manage my onboarding process. These are the exact methods that I use inside of my agency and across every client process. There's a lot more to it, from strategy to direction, to building systems in Figma, to presenting identities in a way that clients buy into. Because there's so much that goes into it, I've put together a full set of my Figma templates and real client examples so you can see exactly how I build and deliver brand identities. If you want those, the link is in the description. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. I've also left a few extra resources below, but for now, it's time to carry on growing the agency.